As I stood at the rusted gates of the old amusement park, the air was still, almost unnaturally so. It was the kind of stillness that makes you question if you've stepped into another world. My friends and I had heard rumors about this place, tales of strange happenings and eerie sounds that defy explanation. We laughed them off, eager for a night of urban exploration and ghost stories. But as we ventured deeper into the park, the laughter faded, replaced by an uneasy silence that clung to us like the fog rolling in from the nearby woods. The Ferris wheel loomed over us, a skeletal giant against the night sky. As I stared at it, I felt a chill run down my spine. That's when I heard it, the unmistakable creaking of metal turning, though the air was dead calm. My friends were oblivious, caught up in their own exploration. I wanted to call out, but something stopped me, an instinctive fear that to acknowledge it would be to invite its attention. I shook it off as overactive imagination, but the feeling of being watched was impossible to ignore. We continued our exploration, reaching the old funhouse, where the mirrors were cracked and distorted. It was then that I noticed something in the reflection, a figure standing behind me, shadowy and indistinct. I spun around, heart pounding, but there was nothing there. My friends were engrossed in their own reflections, laughing at the warped images, but I couldn't shake the feeling that we were not alone. I suggested we leave, but they insisted on one last look at the Ferris wheel, daring me to join them in climbing its decaying structure. As we approached the base of the Ferris wheel, the creaking intensified, echoing in the night. I held my breath, listening to the metal groan as if bearing a heavy weight. Then, without warning, the wheel began to turn, slowly at first, then gaining speed. My friends backed away, faces pale, as we realized there was no one operating it. We watched in horror as the wheel spun faster, the creaking now a deafening roar. And then, just as suddenly, it stopped. Silence returned, thick and oppressive. We turned to leave, our night of fun turned into an unforgettable nightmare, but not before I glanced back one last time. There, in one of the carriages, a shadowy figure waved goodbye with a chilling familiarity, as if promising we would meet again.